We are back on the free-to-play account. This is going to be part 2 of the free-to-play series. Going to go for my archers on top of this Dark Goblin. But yeah, currently at 6,000 trophies. Not too shabby, for just starting the account. This is the deck. We're still rocking the Goblin Barrel just because my skeletons are level 8 and my Goblin Barrel is level 11. So, I mean, it feels like I should probably rock the Goblin Barrel, right? I'm going to go log on top of this right now. I will say most people now have a log or a Barbarian Barrel in this range. So the barrel doesn't, or the Goblin Barrel rather, doesn't get that much value anymore as it was earlier at like 4,000, 5,000 even. So Valkyrie's going to get taken out by these archers. Actually, this guy's kind of low level for this range. A lot of the time you face 11 or 12 King Tower, or even if they don't have a level 12 King Tower, you pretty much face level 12 cards. It's kind of interesting. But just going to go for the barrel again if he doesn't play anything. Yeah, I'm just going to go for barrel on the left-hand side. I don't really have much for that knight in my hands right now. He does have MK level 12. Oh, I spoke too soon. Okay, let's go for the Tesla right here and see how he does want to react. I'm a little bit scared that we're going to get cheesed right now, but just gotta hope that we can defend this. He does go Dark Up, and I can log that instantly. Really nice defense right there. Knight on the MK, Ice Spear to kite that Knight, and then a log on his Dark Goblin. Perfect sequence. Wow, that is absolutely crazy. I thought the MK was gonna die. I gotta go Archers. Can we get King Tower off this at least, please? No, we cannot. Oh, good grief. That was not the defense I was looking for. It was so good until his MK survived forever and ever. That was a sloppy one, though. I gotta lock in. Let's go Tesla here. First game on. Give me some slack. Knight's gonna take care of those E-Barbs, I think. I will say, when cards are over-leveled, you can really notice it because of the Princess Tower being level 9. That's the thing that's the hardest about this account. And I think I can't even progress to the next arena after this one if I don't get to level 10 King Tower. So I'm going to try and grind up and upgrade cards from that. I did get a bunch of gold from the global tournament, so that's kind of nice. That's kind of a nice thing that they added back. I'm glad I started this series right when they added global tournaments back in the game, so I can actually get rewards from them and stuff. That'll help out. But just gonna go log, and then I need to also check the season shot thingy. I haven't seen if there's any good rewards that I can get for the free-to-play account in there, because obviously, you got to grind the tokens to get that. But I'm just going to go Knight the back, Ice Spirit right here, so we're back around to our log. Pretty much want to log that Dark Goggins every single time and not let it get any value. I'm just going to go for the Archers in the middle again, get back around to our evolution. I need to go for an Expo at some point, but I don't really want to overcommit into a level 12 MK. That is the only thing that's scary. Fireball does come down on top of that wizard right there, which is pretty solid. I can just go for my Tesla in the center. Here it comes. Oh gosh. Okay, need to log that wizard to make sure it dies. There's the Dark Goblin. Let's go ahead and drop our knight right here, and then hopefully these archers can do enough. Oh, thank goodness we had evil archers and cycle right there for that MK, or things might have gotten a bit dicey. So I'm going to go barrel in the back since we have the archers coming down in the front. Okay, this is good. I mean, E-Barbs and Valk do clean up, but that's still a bit of damage, and he had to spend 10 elixir, so I'll definitely take that. Let's go Ice Spirit here. I don't think he has a win condition. I think he just has MK with a bunch of high HP cards in his deck. I'm going to go Knight on top of the wizard right here. That should be decent as well. Then I can just go ahead and chuck my barrel in the back, and yeah, we're looking decent. So is he going to defend that? That is the question. MK does come down, but look at the archers. Come on, archers, get there. No, they're not going to, are they? Actually, one of them, no, it doesn't. It was very close to locking on tower, but still, it's going to be a tough defense with all of these units coming down. There's just so much HP. I got to go for the shield right now to tank for this knight and the MK. Valkyrie died, but like, dude, look at the MK's HP. It just doesn't even go down. That's crazy. Let's go ahead and go Tesla here to make sure that doesn't jump on my archers. Not sure if it would have, but I think it would have been pretty close, and I'm not looking to risk that right now. Let's go Fireball. The E-Barbs do come down. I'm going to Evo Archers, Ice Spear like this. Log as well on the Wizard. And yeah, we're doing really good defensively. Kind of a wasted, well, completely wasted knight right there at the river. And think about this, if this is this stressful with just one level 12 card, we're going to be facing a lot more over-leveled people here, is my prediction these next couple games. So I got to get myself ready for it. Let's go barrel and knight on top of the MK archers again. This is like our combination. Get the Tesla down, knight, and then archers for DPS on top of these big units. Just that slow, solid DPS. I'm going to go for the fireball on the wizard right now. That's solid. And then he's going to go probably for a MK at the bridge again, if I had to guess, in front of this wizard, just based off of this guy's playstyle. No, he goes E-Barb's other lane. Should have predicted that one, honestly. That's game, though. Yeah, he couldn't stop the damage, and we do just fireball to clutch up the game. Nice. Yesterday, where I live, there was quite a lot of tornado stuff going around. Like, a couple of them actually touched down on the ground. And I live in a pretty prone tornado area, and we were in, like, the shelter. We had, like, a warning. Not a warning. What is it? The warning is the more severe one, right? Like, the watch is just, oh, it might happen, but the warning is, like, there's a pretty good chance. Yeah, we had the warning where I lived, so we were in, like, our tornado shelter thing. me and my family, and then of course Butch was down there too. And it's like kind of muddy down there. It just rained. It's you know, it's dark and whatever. We had like a lantern and stuff, but it was definitely an interesting experience just sitting in there for a few hours with Butch, because we've never had to do that before since we've had him. It's been like, I think, 4.5 years or something. I'm gonna go log here. Okay, that was a bad log. But back to the story. Basically, we were just sitting in there, you know, talking and waiting out the time and whatever for the warning. And Butch kept getting scared and riled up at the same time, because he was like, what's happening? He doesn't know what's going on, right? And you can probably feel, you know, dogs can always feel the emotions and whatever in a room. I feel like they are very good at that. And he kept, he kept like, you know, jumping up on my legs, like, you know, because I was sitting in a chair basically. And I wouldn't mind. I don't mind, obviously, but the problem is it was muddy down there in the shelter. So every time he would like walk around for maybe a minute or two and then get the mud all over his paws and then jump right back up on me and just like look at me. And I think he knew exactly what he was doing. My pants that I was wearing, I had these gray sweatpants on. They were like lighter gray too. Oh my gosh, completely destroyed with mud paws. It was hilarious, but I didn't even care. Obviously, I thought it was funny, but it was just like literally the entire like front side of him just covered in dog prints. You could even like take a picture of it and it would literally look like his paw on one of the sides. But just gonna go archers the back like this. It was an interesting experience. Thankfully everybody was okay, at least that I know in my life, and there was no huge issue or anything. I think a few tornadoes did touch down like near us, which is kind of crazy to think about, because it hasn't happened in a while, at least for me in my life. And it's always a scary thing, you know, thinking about that, like, oh no, what if this does happen? But yeah, so anyways, back to Clash Royale. I've just been kind of mindlessly slapping things down, and we're kind of dominating this guy. Let's go Ice Spirit like this, Knight down low on top of that baby dragon and the knight as well. And then I can just go for my Tesla in the center. Now there's the hog rider. Okay. I've been seeing a bunch of clips of The Office every time I get on TikTok. I might need to start watching The Office, because apparently it's one of the best shows of all time, and I've never seen it before. I think I've seen like maybe one episode. I just fireballed nothing. It's okay. It doesn't really matter. We have this game in the bag, I think, if I don't choke. Yeah, I'm just going to go Evil Archers, Knight over here. Then I have my Tesla for the Hog Rider. There it is. Perfect defense. We can go Ice Spirit like this on top of the Hog. And yeah, that's going to be basically GG's. We'll see if he drags this one out any longer. Is he going to defend that? He is... Well, I was going to say he's not, but he is actually. So I'm just going to Fireball Cycle now. Get back around to one more Fireball, and that's going to do it for this individual. Pretty interesting deck. Baby Dragon, Hog Rider, but just going to go Tesla one more time in case he wants to chuck one more Hog for the road. I guess I'll go for the Knight down low, then just Fireball as soon as we can, and that's game over. So yeah, solid win right there. He didn't really touch our towers at all, besides the very beginning of the game, but yeah, nice win. Going up against Hawk from the Prime clan in this game, I'm just going to go for my archers to back split, start them off nice and right. There's the piggies. I'm just going to go ahead and fireball that right away. So piggies, oh my gosh, I can't hit the spell today. I think I've missed like multiple fireballs already, and it's only been like 2 or 3 games, so it's going to be definitely a long day for me if I keep missing those. But he does have level 11 King Tower, so we need to be a little bit careful of that. Magic Archer Hero as well, one of the most annoying cards in the game still, if not the most annoying card still. I don't know, in my opinion, I would say Hero Barbarill for me is the most annoying card currently, because of how much usage it's getting throughout top ladder. But just gonna go Ice Spirit like this right here. I was thinking about doing a video where we did, like, since Clash Royale League is starting this weekend, I wanted to do a video where I played the winning deck from every year of Clash Royale League, like from 2016 all the way till 2025. That I feel like that'd be pretty fun. Just seeing the difference in the decks and how much the game has changed over the years based off of like what the meta was when that, and you know what the winner was using at that time. So yeah, I think I might do that soon, but just going to go for the Tesla down low on the Witch right here. This guy's not too happy with how this game is going so far. I'm sorry to disappoint him, but I do have Fireball for the Piggies if he wants to go in with that, but I kind of want to save the Fireball for the Marcher. Well, probably not. We'll see if he goes Piggies in front of this. He does, so I'm just going to Fireball everything. That's a huge Fireball. I don't know what this guy's thinking. To be fair, you don't really think, if you're at 6,000 trophies, are you really going to expect someone to think about, oh, he has Fireball in rotation, I shouldn't go for my Piggies in front of my Marcher? No, probably not. You're just slamming cards at the river and not thinking about what's going to happen. So he does have Log for the barrel, which is a little bit annoying, but It's all good. He's hitting us with the well play. Let's go for the expo like this on the right-hand side. And then he's going to Tesla, right? So I'm going to go knight like this. He does not Tesla. Okay. Let me log first here. If we can kill that witch, that would be super epic. I mean, I'm not going to pop the ability just in case. I feel like it might be an overcommit. And I don't want to overspend too much. He does go for the Marcher. Maybe I should have gone for the ability because now we don't get much damage. We do get the barrel damage, I guess. He had to burn a Tesla on that. I guess he didn't have log back in cycle probably, but just going to go for my expo here, and I'm going to go ahead and wait for the Tesla. Come on, drop it down. What? Okay, I did not expect that, I'll be honest with you. I'm going to shield here because we need to keep our knight afloat. Ice Spirit connects. He goes for his shield now. What's going on this game? This has been a game of all time, for sure. But I can just go for my barrel now, and then I'm just going to go pre-log as well. Why not? Game's basically over. Archers just need to connect like one time, please. One time. Give me one. Oh, we'll take two. That's three, actually. Wow, I did not expect him to get 3 shots after getting logged. He does go for the Evo Pigs, but yeah, that's going to be GG's. Absolutely no way he's breaking through. And yes, that's going to do it for this match. We'll go Knight on top of the Marcher to make sure it doesn't do too much damage. And yeah, GG's. Solid win right there against Hawk. Going to start this guy off with a Goblin Barrel on his tower first play. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh no, I'm starting handed. Where's my Tesla? Oh gosh. Okay, so we do get some barrel damage, but look at this Hog. He's going to zap as well. I mean, hopefully this Hog dies one of these days. Look at that damage. Golden Knight Hog first play is crazy. I'm actually going to go for the Expo on 0 because that pissed me off, not going to lie. He does go for the Marcher, which lines up the Expo, which is actually good because now my archers take out the Marcher faster. Yeah. And now we're in a fine situation. So I'm glad we were able to punish this guy. He does have level 13 Skarmy. Thankfully, our log does take that out. Level 9 Tower does not one-shot a Skarmy at level 13. So that's going to be a bit interesting if we do have to run into a situation where we don't have our log or any elixir for this Skarmy. But I'm going to go for the barrel in the front this time. He's going Golden Knight. He doesn't even have enough for Hog, does he? I'm going to go Knight. Yeah, that was a dumb Golden Knight by him. To be honest, I think this range, you unlock a champion chest, so that's probably what he just got, and he's like ripping it into his deck immediately and starting to play it. So Firecracker at the bridge. Wow, we are definitely in mid-ladder. That is crazy. The free-to-play experience right there. What is that Firecracker? Just gives us King Tower activation, and oh my goodness, this guy can't be real. Is this a real player? Like, I think it is, because he's in a clan and everything, but I don't know. The way he's playing is definitely very, very interesting. I think that's a nice way of describing it for sure. So I'm going to go ahead and cycle my archers in the back like this and see what he wants to drop next. Is he going to hog into the archers? That would be pretty amazing, to be honest, if we saw that. Come on, I know you want to hog into the archers. It'd be a good play. Let's go barrel in the back and see how he replies to this. What does he have in rotation? Goblins on tower. He does zap them, but that's going to get him down to below 300. That archer, though, by the way, is not going to connect. I lied to you. Let's go here. He hogs into the knight. Okay. What is he doing? I'm so confused. Let's go Expo over here on the left-hand side now. Since we already have the right-hand side pretty much taken, I can go archers like this to clean up that Marcher as well. Oh, that sucks, dude. I did not want that one archer to die because now the bats are going to take out my Expo. Or are they? You got pranked. I'm going to fireball on top of the bats, and that's going to be pretty much tower down on this left-hand side. I can go log as well to make sure this Firecracker gets pushed back a bit. Oh, boy. Hold on. Wait, let me not joke. Let's go Ice Spirit. How do I kill this general? We do have King Tower activation. Yeah, my tower is not one-shotting the skellies, like I said, so that's becoming a bit of an issue, but thankfully, he didn't really support that at all, or I might have been in a bit of trouble, and that's going to be pretty much GG's. I'm going to barrel on defense. Get down, please! Oh my gosh. We can go Tesla here as well, and then he's probably going to hog Rider, but like, even if he does, we already took his left tower for the most part. Skarmy comes down, but yeah, all we need is a fireball to take his tower. So I'm going to go archers like this, try and predict the hog maybe. Oh my gosh, he Firecracker predicted me. This guy's the GOAT, and that's going to do it. Can I get a fireball down in time for the second tower as well? We sure can, and that is going to be a 2-tower W. And against Mr. Sieve right here, I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly, but oh my gosh, these players, man, they just like to go all in first play. Kind of a bad log by me because we did miss that one goblin, but I don't think it's going to end up affecting us. Thankfully, our level 10 Tesla actually put in some work right there. I thought for sure that hog might sneak through, which I'm happy it didn't, of course, but we'll see what he wants to do. I could just go for an Expo here, but I feel like that's a little bit aggressive. There's a high chance this guy pulls out a sneaky MK or a sneaky P.E.K.K.A. randomly in the back first, well, not first play, but, you know, basically early on in the game. So I'm gonna go archers like this, and I've been having fun playing the free-to-play series. I wish I could get my Larry's higher level so I don't have to play Goblin Barrel, but like I just feel the 3-level difference. I have to play it, right? That just makes sense logically, until I can get my Larry's higher level. But I have a bunch of commons that I need to upgrade, like the Knight, the Tesla, the Archers, so Ice Spirit even. So it's kind of hard to get my Larry's upgraded unless I get lucky from a chest, and it just, you know, gives me a bunch of them, which I have not had the best chest luck recently. I keep getting like Hog and cards that I'll never use, like Barb Hut and stuff. I'm like, dude, come on. I'm not dissing on Barb Hut, by the way. I will, you know, I did see a few people say that I should go for top 100 with Barb Hut, since we did complete the top 200 challenge with it. I might be able to be convinced. We'll see. It was fun to play for sure, but I'm just going to go Knight on top of this Electro Wizard right here and really see how he wants to react. Magic Archer comes down. We're down a lot of damage off rip, so I'm going to have to start playing pretty solid to come back in this one. Goblin Gang does come down again, so we'll just have to log that off the map. If he goes for a Hog, I'm screwed. I need to get more elixir here before he does end up going for that. Come on now. I'm ready for it now. Yeah, we're chilling. It's not going to be the end of the world. Right here, I have my Tesla prepared if he does go in for it now. Then I've, of course, got my Expo. We can counter push off with the evil archers if we need to. Almost in double elixir. Oh, man. It's so tempting. I'm just going to Tesla. I really want to go Expo other lane, but I feel like it might just be a little too aggressive. I'm going to defensive here. Probably this guy's never seen a defensive Expo in his life, I would guess, or at least very, very minimal amount of times. Let's go archers like this, and then Ice Spirit over here. There's the Hog, and then the Eva's other lane, which is completely fine. That's going to be an annoying Queen ability, so I'm going to have to log and also go for my Tesla on top of this, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Queen does die right there, and then I have my Expo back in cycle, but I'm not going to do anything with it because I feel like we're down elixir after that defense. I'm going to go Barrel in the front. Try and just get a bit of damage if I can. That would be pretty epic. He does not defend the barrel, so we do get quite a bit of damage. I can log as well. Of course, he's going to use the Archer Queen's ability, so I'm going to go for the Knight last second on top of this. And yeah, we're living. We're existing for sure. I'm going to Tesla just in case he marchered. I'm not even sure if he was back to Marcher, honestly, but I'm just going to chuck my barrel in the back and see how he replies to this. Log does come down. Yikes, this one might be close. I don't like this one so far. I'm feeling a bit nervous about the outcome, potentially. Let's fireball the Marcher. Kind of have no choice. It's going to be annoying if I don't. It's going to be annoying even if I do, but still, we're living decently here. I'm going to go for the barrel on the tower again and just kind of see how he wants to play this. Barrel does connect for a few hundred more damage, which is all good. And then I can just go for my log. Oh my gosh, that is a huge log. He put the Goblin Gang right into it. That's actually going to help me a ton and honestly give us a pretty good chance of winning this game now. I'm going to go offensive bow. If he P.E.K.K.A.s, then of course the Archer's going to melt that pretty quickly here. He Tesla's late. Oh no, that was a massive sell from the opponent. I think he didn't know what to do, and now it's going to be GG's just like that. So one mistake, and Expo can punish you. Wow, that was honestly, I thought for a second we might lose that game, genuinely, but no, he does kind of sell right there. He got nervous. We are facing Spartan right now. Just going to chuck a barrel for his play. I don't know. Do y'all think I should genuinely commit to just using Skellies? Let me know in the comments for sure. So Giant Skeleton is Zap. It's going to be... I'm predicting this early. It's going to be Balloon. I just have a feeling. It could be Hog. Could be anything, really. But I'm predicting Balloon. If I'm correct, then y'all have to like the video at least. That's a fair trade, right? So, I'm going to go Tesla, but yeah, I do definitely want to see if you guys are liking this series. I'm definitely going to make it into a long series, getting all the way to, like, the highest trophies if I can. And, of course, maybe even playing some ranked if we get to that point. That's still a long ways in the future. We do not have levels for that, especially right now. But the Witch is going to get cloned right there, so it could be Balloon still. You never know. It could be Balloon clone. I could be correct about that. But just going to go Knight and chuck a barrel in the back. The reason I'm chucking this in the back is because if he places anything down, he has to, they have to walk behind his tower, and then my Knight and Archer would cook him. But, like, right here, he doesn't even take out the barrel, so we just take his entire tower. Goes for the Valk. I think if he Valked the back, honestly, he would have been in a better situation. But a lot of the time, even me, like, I don't read the barrel correctly sometimes. And people have asked, how do you read a Goblin Barrel? Like, where it's going to go? I don't really know how to describe it. It's kind of just like a depth perception thing after you've been playing it for a long time. But if you're in a heated game and you're defending 4 or 5 units at the same time, and then they chuck a barrel, a lot of the time, you're not even paying attention to it. And that's when you, like, miss your spells on it a lot more, or misplace your troop, or you don't notice it's in the front or on the side or in the back, and then you kind of lose because of it. But, you know, that's how the best players with Goblin Barrel get you, is they get your eyes moving in a bunch of different directions and then chuck the barrel to catch you off guard. So just going to go barrel on top of his tower right here and see how he does reply. Electro Wizard does come down. It still could be Balloon. I'm not going to give up on my hopes and dreams that it is Balloon. Let's go Tesla here on the Giant Skeleton and see how he does want to react. I'm just going to fireball this, I guess. Don't really know what else to play here. I feel like I shouldn't fireball because he has Witch, but it's okay. Even if he witches the back, I think we could defensive expo and kind of play a bit safe from this point since we have such a massive damage lead going into the last minute of this game. So I'm going to go Evo Archer, split the back. There's the witch as we kind of anticipated. I'm going to try and cycle back to a fireball here. I think that's the move, since he's going to stack his entire units apparently. Oh my gosh, this guy just gave us a... Wait, let me count that. 4, 4, 4, 5. How much elixir is that? 17 elixir fireball with all of those cards in there. That's absolutely absurd, actually. Wow, that's genuinely crazy to think about. But Archer's going to connect on tower. No, it's not. I lied because he does zap last second, but even though he's zapped, we pretty much have this game in the bag. Just going to go Archers the back and take it nice. And, well, I was going to take it slow, but I'm not going to take it slow anymore since he played that. He's going to go Desperation, spam other side. You got to respect it. Is he going to clone as well? That is the question. I don't think so. I think he might be in a bit of trouble right now. And the Ewiz is probably going to come down, but it's not going to save him. He's going to Ewiz. He kind of has to, but... this game's over. I'm going to go for the fireball like this, and then we need to cycle back around to one more fireball. Actually, fireball plus log right now does not take because my cards are pretty low leveled. So he does go giant skeleton. Does he defend the barrel, though? That is the question. Zap comes down, and now all we need to do is go for the log. I believe log does 41, so I still have the fireball, but that's going to be game over just like that. Solid win. Up against Alfonso in this next match, just going to go for my archers in the back first play. Skelly King does come down as well. I could potentially go for a knight in front of this. I'm not going to, because if he has like MK or something and I use my knight and then he MKs the bridge, I think we'd be screwed immediately. So I'm just going to try and play this one a bit more slow and just set up our Tesla in the center. Really just wait to see how he plays this. I'm going to go knight in the center as well to pull everything over and then log on top of this mini P.E.K.K.A. No, don't kill the Tesla, please. Oh, come on now. That sucks. All right, it's fine. The witch is going to be annoying. I'm going to have to go for the archers on top of that witch. Ice Spirit up top to make sure it doesn't take out my archers. And we should be okay right there. So it's definitely a mid-ladder menace. I know this guy's got MK 100%, right? You don't see a witch often without the MK in mid-ladder. Skarmy does come down as well. Thankfully, his Skarmy's actually able to get one shot by my tower, and I don't have to... Well, do I need to spend something? I'm just going to take the damage. Maybe it's a bad play. Yeah, that's a lot. Actually, kind of a ton. He doesn't have MK either. I lied. He has Golem, which is going to get very scary here. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm a little bit nervous for this push that is about to happen because he's gonna have a decent elixir lead going into this. Let's go for the Tesla early. He might have a lightning, who knows. We'll get this down right now, and then I'm gonna archers instantly on the other side. He goes double dragon. What the heck, bro? We'll fireball those two off for a few seconds, let the archers kind of cook on top of that baby drag, and then I think we're doing all right now. The archers clean up the eye drag, which is beautiful, and then I could just go for a barrel in the back. I'm going to go for the barrel back. Why not? Let it fly right now. And that's going to hopefully connect on the tower. No, it's not. Well, we do get some barrel damage. I was hoping the archers could sneak in there. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. But almost in double elixir, he kind of has showed his hand already where he's going to go golem the back and then spam a bunch of random stuff behind it. But if he doesn't get a witch behind his golem, I don't really feel that threatens, to be fair. And I don't believe he has Evo Baby Dragon either, unless I'm thinking incorrectly. So I'm going to go Archers to back. Maybe we should expo other lane, because he's going to just keep dropping Golem like this. You can tell by the way he's playing. I'm not going to expo their lane yet, but I'm thinking about it later in the match, potentially, depending on how this defense goes, I guess. But we'll go for the Knight early, keep our Archers alive for the time being. Ice Spirit up top. It would be nice to have Skellies right here, I'll be honest, instead of the barrel. But just going to go Log, and then I can go for the... Well, I don't even need to go for the Archers again, but I'm going to go Archers low right there, and then Knight on top of the baby dragon just to clean up shop. And yeah, we're chilling. Nothing he can do from this spot. Should we predict him other lane with an expo? That'd be kind of fun, huh? I'm gonna go barrel Ice Spirit like this to force him to defend. Can he even stop this? He does go Scar me, to be fair, and he goes for the dragon. So I'm gonna go for, well, he's gonna golem 1,000,000% on the right hand side. So I'm gonna predict it right now. Go for the expo other side. Does he golem, please? Oh, let's go. I think we just win. Like, I'm not even kidding, because how does he defend a Knight barrel at the bridge? Oh, that was a good play by him. I'm going to go for the archers like this and then keep our expo alive with the Ice Spirit. That should be GG's. Unless he has a reset. I don't think he does, but that's going to be game over. Nice prediction on the Golem to win us the game. He pretty much left himself with nothing to defend us. Okay, we are facing AR in this next match. I'm going to go for my Knight in the back and see how this person does want to reply, which comes down a lot of that today. There's the balloon. So, I mean, I did predict it last game, but, like, we can counter for this game, right? I'm going to go log on top of the witch right here, then archers to the side. I like this. We have a good start, and it feels clean. Like, I've got a decent counter push. We didn't overspend too much. He has to reply to this. He's going to pull out an MK, isn't he? I can just feel it. No, Val comes down. Not a lot of MK today. I thought we'd face way more MK. I think in the first video of the series, we faced a ton of it, so I'm kind of just expecting it now. Oh, wait, am I cooked? I need to go for the Tesla low on top of that. I should have put the Ice Spirit up top to kite the Barbarian back, so the Ice Spirit jumped on the Ram for sure. Yeah, that was a mistake by me, but it's all good. We still defend that fairly well. Kind of had to overcommit a bit, but it's all right. And now, if he does go Balloon, I do have Archers and Fireball, so I'm not, like, in the worst situation ever. We need to find out if this guy has a spell for my Archers that would pretty much cook me. That's the thing I'm kind of a little bit worried about, if he has arrows or something in the back of his hand that he hasn't used yet. So I got this random giant eating a turkey leg emote. He has a royal giant. What the heck is going on? Let's go Tesla here. But yeah, I pulled that out of like a chest or a box. I don't know which one it was. I think it was a, well, there's no chest anymore, Hunter. Well, there is still, I think, right? But not as many. And I think it was a box. And I was like, dude, you're going to give me a freaking giant eating a turkey leg instead of an actual card that I need? Come on, Supercell. I can't even imagine being like a free-to-play your whole life, and you get a dang giant eating a turkey leg emote. Come on, bro. Like, they gotta be trolling, right? But Archer's gonna cook that balloon right there, which is pretty solid, and I could just go for the barrel. I'm going to put it in the back just like I've been doing pretty much this whole video because I want him to spend elixir and then my archers connect the tower. Yeah, beautiful. Look at that damage. Bro, Evo archers are carrying me in this challenge so far, like this free-to-play account. They have been the saving grace. I'm so glad you can get them for free and in the trophy road. So I'm going to go for the knight like this right now. And then I guess we can ice speed up top. I could go for the Tesla too, but I'm a little bit scared to Tesla because he has RG and balloon for some unknown reason. I'm going to log on the Marcher, though, make sure it doesn't do any damage, and then I'm going to go Archers early. Okay, let me think about this. We need to Tesla up top now, and then I can go for the Ice Spirit on the Ram. Okay, that Witch is going to cause me a bit of a problem here. I'm going to Knight the Witch, and then I'm going to log the Ram and the Marcher. Yeah, that's fine. We can live with that. He's probably going to get a few hits on my tower with the barbs, but it's okay because we have him down to 563. I'm going to go Barrel on the inside, try and catch him off guard. Hopefully he doesn't defend that well. And we do get some damage. He actually does Barbaro, but it's a little bit late. And just like that, I think we are going to secure this victory. As long as I don't lose to this balloon here, that is the one little problem here. But I think we're good. I can just go ahead and cycle my log on this witch. Fireball's tower, and we are going to win this game. A nice win, dude. I feel like we played this video very solidly. And I hope you guys did enjoy the free-to-play video number 2. Let me know by leaving a comment. And of course, as always, enjoy the Butch clip. And yeah, peace.